Linda. Let's go for a walk. This is Linda, the radiated tortoise. I've spent many an hour out here walking a tortoise. Tough job. Am I in your way? I don't want to be in the way. There's something incredibly relaxing about watching a tortoise eat. One bite at a time. No rush, no stress, right, Linda?
After a week in the hospital, baby zebra Trooper returns to the park.
So Trooper's diagnosis is what they call dummy foal syndrome. And what that means is he just didn't have the competency to be able to swallow properly, but he is going to have a great prognosis long term.
Now he waits to reunite with Mom Heidi.
Trooper has been at a university surrounded by humans that have been taking care of him for the last week. And so we want him to realize that he's a zebra again.
Use the feeders! Stay out of the ride path!
Mara's a convert. The rest of the herd move in. And the ride path, crystal clear.
Total success!
There she is. Lily is probably my favorite. She loves to interact with the keepers. She and I have a really good relationship. She's very smart, she's really funny, grabs up all the toys and takes them for herself. She's so cute.
An egg appeared, and then they were on a roll.
I don't know what's in this clay, but we're gonna call it magic clay because we're already at eggs 5 and 6. We're really excited. We thought we had our plan together and the flamingos were on the same page.
But only one egg proved fertile. And for the parents of that egg, disaster struck.
The father suffered from a leg injury.
At the Seas with Nemo and friends at Epcot, new faces appear every day. But old friends are never far away, like guest favorite, Lil Joe. This guy was found alone in the wild as a baby, but the team took him in and gave him the chance to flourish.
I love Joe the manatee. He is one of my favorites. Joe is very charismatic. I think he's very handsome. His face is adorable. He's pretty easygoing. What is not to love about Joe?
Behind the scenes, cast member Robin plans to keep the lions' minds and bodies in tip-top condition.
We came up with a giraffe leg.
With a full-scale version of this mini model.
It's got 3 main components here, the big thigh piece, the leg piece, and then the foot ankle piece. We'll try to figure out where we could put those points that the lions could tug on it and take it apart. I have been to Kenya twice. It's really helped me to design enrichment. I have seen lions take down a buffalo. I have seen them hunting after giraffes. As soon as they get a hold of their prey, they're gonna start pulling pieces off.
The challenge is to make a giraffe leg that withstands the force of a 400-pound cat.
We are going to utilize a plastic enrichment ball that is going to allow that natural behavior of pushing with their noses and then utilizing their paws as well. This looks a whole lot like this joint here. They really enjoy fire hose, so I was thinking that this might be something that they would actually be able to tug on, and I might be able to make that look like a hoof. And then this big thigh piece, that looks like this big piece of really, really thick, heavy-duty PVC. If I put it all together, I can definitely make it kind of look like this. And then we're gonna use a garage door type spring and hold hundreds of pounds of weight, which is exactly what a lion is.
Under managed care, Meals come on a predictable schedule, so keepers try other ways to shake things up and get these girls moving.
All right, here they come. Ran right by, oh, did you just see it? What's out there? I put the ball out in the habitat today to try to entice the cheetah to come out and engage with it. It's kind of a form of enrichment to try to get them to mimic some of the natural behaviors they show us out in the wild.
At the Seas with Nemo and Friends at Epcot, deep down at the bottom of the crystal clear waters, lives a slinky 3-foot character.
Sigsbee is our green moray eel. I've worked with a lot of eels in my career, and believe it or not, each one has an individual personality, including Sigsbee. We still grow attached to them, even though they're fish. They are very charismatic. Usually Sigsbee's a really active eel. He loves to swim around his coral reef habitat, especially when the divers go in. He's really inquisitive. He likes to swim over to them, say hi. But lately he's been kind of sticking to himself, hiding in his little cave and not coming out much. He's been kind of tired, reduced appetite. At a previous exam, we figured out that he was very anemic. That means he had a really low number of red blood cells in his bloodstream. He required a blood transfusion previously. So today we are rechecking him to make sure that that anemia is still resolved and see if he's looking healthy.
Oh, you're home.
Feeling relieved to have him back in here. We're just really hoping that he keeps on this track, and we're excited to get him back to his old self. In eel years, he's probably just a teenager, so can't wait to see what the future brings for him.
When she hatched, they were just the perfect parents. They were feeding her within the first few hours. Dads have been all over Sandy since day one, following her everywhere, doing everything for her.
Little Sandy has the best dads ever.
You have accomplishments in your career that just stick with you for your whole life. And for me, this is absolutely one of them. I just can't believe that Sandy's here and she's thriving and she looks so great, and it's just everything we'd hoped for.
Oh, there he goes again. Good job, Ben. You get that bush. You get those grasses. So they do that, you know, it's adornment to look big and attractive to the ladies. We'll often just laugh and say, yeah, you tear up that bush. And, you know, he'll just rub his head in the ground and he'll pick it up and have it on his head, or he'll just toss it around. And sometimes it'll just be something little. And then sometimes he'll just dig his whole forehead like down into the ground. Gotta impress the ladies, man. Get a nice hat now. He's beautiful looking.
On a sunny morning at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park, the meerkats come outside to catch some rays.
They like to lay in the sun. Some people call them solar powered. So they sit like this with their little bellies up to the sky. You'll see them kind of sitting in the sun, taking it in, especially early in the morning on those cooler mornings, or if it's been kind of rainy. There's so much I love about working with the meerkats. I try not to pick favorites. I love all the meerkats very much, and they all are very special. Hi, buddy. You are so cute. I know, I love you. I can't favor you on camera. That's just embarrassing. We're really excited that we've gotten our training program to this point. We've been working really hard with the meerkat group to get them to each stand on their own little tee, and they're doing really well for the most part. This is something that we can use to empower them to participate in their own care. And that's really what training is all about, and what my job is all about here, is providing these animals control and choice and the ability to sort of say they have control in their medical care.
Class dismissed. Now, time for recess.
I'm hoping they can maintain some social cohesion and peaceful times within the group.